Well, moving on, flight scheduling failures dominating the headlines all summer long. They're not only happening because of lengthy TSA lines, but the airlines are having their own troubles. In fact, today, American Airlines agreed to give its pilots triple pay because a computer glitch over the 4th of July weekend dropped over 37,000 pilot assignments. But one union is also blaming airline mismanagement of employees, saying there is no labor shortage as the airlines would have us believe. With more connecting flights into Memphis seeing delays, our Rebecca Butcher spoke with a longtime pilot on how long he thinks the slowdowns will last.
Well, if you're lucky enough to have no recent flight delays, chances are it could be nearing because of bare bones crews. One pilot saying it's up to airlines to recruit without basic benefits.
This is not the first time we've been here.
Flyer Sharon Fuani says she doubts it's the last time she had a 4-hour layover out of Destin into Memphis. Frequent flyer Eternanda Fudge has been steadily booking flights 10 times a month for the last 3 years, transporting puppies from breeder to owner.
I would say within the last 7 months, there's been delay after delay. Get ready. You have to kind of bring some extra clothes.
Pilots are frustrated too. Alaska, American, and Delta Airlines are or will be picketing at various locations throughout the summer over long hours. Pilot Josh Yumbik has been flying for 14 years. He says airlines across the country reduced flight schedules during the pandemic.
So that was putting a lot of pilots kind of on the shelf. And when the demand finally did start to increase, there was a backlog of having to meet training requirements to get pilots recurrent.
On top of that, he says there were also fleet changes.
This was the largest impact felt to the aviation industry, dare I say, since 9/11.
The Airline Pilots Association says the airline industry has produced nearly 8,000 pilots, producing more pilots than before COVID-19 struck.
There are enough ATP-rated pilots out there in the United States. There's actually a surplus of them available to go and work at the airline.
Josh's take, it's boiling down to if pilots are wooed with enough compensation and benefits. As far as the question of a pilot shortage, he says it depends on who you ask.
The ones who say that there is a pilot shortage out there, they're probably not doing a good enough job recruiting.
Last I asked him just how long do we all need to be preparing for a possible night at the airport.
We could be out of this in a matter of a year or 2 years. This isn't a surprise. These airlines know when pilots will be retiring.
And he adds, we have the expertise to man the aircrafts, but it's a matter of getting that pilot to X airline to operate. Adding, it's up to that airline to make it happen. In the meantime, though, play it safe and try to fly direct if you can, and also be cautious and try to select a hotel that does allow same-day cancellations. Richard?